Welcome to the New York Archive. This is the coolest woman of the week.
Hi guys.
So for people who don't know you, who is Alexa and who is she becoming?
Alexa is learning right now. She's growing right now. I'm in this point in my life where there's a lot of unknown and I'm kind of just taking it day by day. And I don't really know what's going to happen next, which I think is scary for me because I don't typically like the unknown, but I'm just trusting myself more than I ever have and seeing where it takes me. And again, just learning and just growing and going day by day.
As we all are, truly.
Right.
What is your ideal shoe for a date night?
My ideal shoe would definitely have to be like a little kitten heel, nothing too high. I usually like small little kitten heel, but now that we're in the summer, I would say like a sandal heel.
Sexy little summer sandal.
Yes, exactly.
A little bit of toe cleavage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Give them like a little bit of skin in the best way. What designer brand or brand describes your dream man?
Well, my boyfriend is a very big fisher, so he wears the brand Grundens, I believe is what it's called. It's
insert here.
It's definitely not designer,
but it is a brand.
But it is certainly a brand, and
I
that's
love
what
that he's so true to himself.
Yes.
I also
I love that he has hobbies.
The juxtaposition. Please.
I love it.
Normalize men having hobbies.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it right to camera. Give them more hobbies. Give them things to do.
Exactly.
Give them
He's a busy man.
Give them things.
Thanks.
Please. Is there a shoe or archival piece that lives rent-free in your brain?
Funny you ask. I have a story that you were a part of.
Love.
A piece that literally lives rent-free in my head is the Prada 2010 runway beach print coat that I found at the Manhattan Vintage Show a few weeks ago. You were there. I came up to you and was like, what do you think of this coat? I am absolutely in love with it. It was the coolest coat, most unique piece ever. And of course, because I'm so indecisive, I did a few laps, thought about it, called my mom like I always do, and someone bought it 5 seconds before I went to purchase it.
Horrible.
So it's been living rent-free in my head ever since, and I need to have it.
There is nothing like the tragedy of watching something you love like that slip away.
No, it was terrible.
I wouldn't wish that my worst enemy.
I was so upset.
I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, and you witnessed it. Yeah, no, it was devastating.
It was devastating.
Yeah. I think I circled back like more than once to you and was like, should I do it?
I think I need it.
I think I should have it.
I'm like 100%.
No, yeah.
You came back, no bag in your hand.
Yeah. No.
Woof.
Nope.
Woof. What's a movie or show you watch solely for the fashion?
Two come to mind. Show, I want to say Emily in Paris because I absolutely love the fashion in that show. The outfits are so fun and full of color patterns, which I love. And then also The Devil Wears Prada, which I fell in love with that movie for the fashion and it's amazing. I'm also a creature of habit, and the amount of times that I've watched that movie.
Over and over.
Every time I had a friend over, it was like we just did the same, and I just watched that movie.
That movie's on.
Yeah.
How has New York City shaped your personal style or point of view?
Living here has just allowed me to like fully be comfortable with my personal style. Here, everyone just wears what they want to wear and is doing what they want to do, and there's inspiration everywhere, and I just feel like it's almost allowed me to embrace my personal style, wear whatever I want to wear, and be comfortable doing it. So I don't know if it necessarily changed my style, but I think it just allowed me to like further find my personal style.
Yeah,
and be
amplified it.
Correct, yeah.
It's funny like when people are like, no one cares if you cry on the subway. And they don't care if your nipples are out either.
No.
Like you can do whatever you want here.
No.
The world is your oyster.
Exactly. And that's what I love about New York City is you can seriously wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I love that.
And no one bats an eye.
No.
They've seen worse.
Right.
They've seen Knockoff Elmo in Times Square.
Right.
Yeah. What inspired you to start sharing your fashion journey on social media?
I grew up with a love for fashion and styling and creating outfits and my personal style and all of that, but it wasn't until my senior year of college where I feel like I needed almost a creative outlet. I started posting on social media and it almost gave like this passion that I have more of a purpose, just like showing people and gaining positive feedback and just like feeling like I had more of a purpose with something that I loved. So from there I just fell in love with sharing my style with everyone and I kept posting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How would you describe your fashion aesthetic?
I would say it's definitely chic, but also very playful. I definitely like to do a mix of both. I'm obsessed with accessories, statement pieces, color, pattern, but there's also the side of me that is more into staple pieces
like
and
jeans
minimalistic. Exactly. I try to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I gravitate towards statement pieces, like that piece that I feel like some people wouldn't like. I don't know, think it's cute, and then I try to.
But I feel like those two things like go hand in hand because you can only do the fun and the playful statement pieces if you have a good base.
Right.
And I feel like because you've locked down like your basics, your neutrals, like your capsule wardrobe, you can play with those more exciting pieces.
Totally.
Because you didn't just like immediately jump to that and it's like too much pattern or it's too overwhelming.
Right.
Like it's a good juxtaposition of like tying it all together.
Yeah, I mean, I always like to have a mix of both, but I definitely feel like I'm always gravitating towards like color. Like even when I'm in jeans and a t-shirt, I'm like, there needs to be color somewhere. There needs to be patterns somewhere.
I love that.
Yeah.
How do you balance your personal life with the demands of social media?
It's definitely something I'm still figuring out because I am going day by day and all of this is still fairly new to me. But I think just always trying to be as present as possible. I mean, sometimes it's hard because I feel like I always want to be getting content out there and posting and keeping up and staying consistent. But I also feel like taking time for myself and taking care of myself like almost makes me more creative and all that. So I'm still figuring it out. It is definitely hard sometimes, but just trying to blend the two together.
Because when you push yourself too hard to the point where you burn out, like there are no more creative ideas. You're like, my brain's off. It's supposed to be fun. So I think like keeping it fun and keeping it authentic is what I really aspire to do. So what's the most coveted piece in your closet?
The most coveted piece in my closet for me is definitely hands down this Jacques Mousse blouse that I got at a Manhattan Vintage Show, I think last summer or the summer before. It's like a white blouse with shoulder pads with a silver embellishment and then a gold embellishment, and I've never seen anyone else wear it. I'm so obsessed with it, and it's just such like a timeless statement piece that I'm just so obsessed with it.
And I'm such a huge fan of mixing metals, so
Me
like
too.
any way to like pull that in to like what I'm wearing beyond my jewelry, I'm a huge fan.
Me too. I honestly think that top was when I started doing it more, because I like feel like I always did gold. And then,
me too.
I don't know, wearing that top, I think there was one time I wore that top where I did a silver bangle and a gold bangle, and I was like, I love this.
Yeah. What shoes would be your big three, sun, moon, and rising?
Okay, so my sun would have to be a loafer. I love loafers. I live in them. They're just like my everyday shoe. My rising has to be a kitten heel.
Love.
I'm always in a kitten heel. My moon, I have to say it has to be a Birkenstock. Like it's just that shoe that like, it's my go-to shoe.
And be true to yourself.
Like I have to. I'm wearing them all the time. They're my most comfortable shoe.
They are really comfortable.
They're just like, I don't care what they look like. I'll literally wear them with anything. And
the
I'm
regular Birks, the Boston Birks, what are
just like the regular closed toe.
Okay.
I don't know what color they are. They're like a grayish, greenish color. I've like worn them to death. Like I should get a new pair. Like I want them in every single color. But I've been wearing them all summer, which like they're not a summer shoe, but like throw on some ankle socks and like Birkenstocks and
a long jord.
Exactly.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Right. They're the best.
Okay, obsessed. Yeah. What is one archived version of yourself that lingers in the background of everything you make?
When I was younger, I was the kid that like wore sparkly blazers to school, like dressed up in like, I remember this one ring I had that covered like 3 fingers, and like that was how I always was. It was like I had runway birthday parties and I was like dressed to the nines, wearing blazers to school when that was not the norm. So I do everything for that little girl because that's always, like I've always kind of been like statement, standing out through my fashion, so, and my style, so.
I love that. Wrapping up, where do you see yourself in a year?
I have no idea. I mean, I think I'm just in this chapter of my life where there is so much unknown and I have no idea what's gonna come. But I think as long as I'm growing just as a person in my career and just, I don't know what's gonna come next, but just in the next year, I feel like just growing as much as possible and learning, and I'll just take it day by day.
That's amazing. And I feel like when you're open and that's your mindset, so many things like come to you to like help you learn, help propel you forward, like when you're just in the spirit of like doing more and saying yes. Yeah, like I'm just kind of trusting myself more than I think I've ever have, and just seeing what comes of it. That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so not the type of person to be comfortable living in the unknown, but I don't really feel like I have a choice.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be as comfortable with it as possible and just seeing where it takes me.
Well, I can't wait to see myself. I'm so excited. Well, you're definitely the coolest woman that we know.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Sorry guys, we gotta go shopping. Bye.
Bye guys.